This is going to be part 2 of Seeking My Purpose. Stick on the subject for a little bit. And I was watching a CW channel video on YouTube the other day, and I started really connecting with it, like I do many times watching his videos. Really smart guy, and anyway, he's been an influence in me doing these videos as well, and how I'm doing them. So, but anyway, I was really getting, just the first few minutes into it, I thought, wow, they're articulating my thoughts better than I ever could. And I looked at the clock, and it was time for me to go to work, so I had to pause it, and I went to work, and I came back home, and I watched a few more minutes of it, and then I got ready to go back to our New Year's celebration at work. And I hung out with everybody through the New Year, and it was getting late, so and it was getting pretty wild, so I came back home, and started watching the rest of his hangout on New Year's Eve. Last Kiss Goodbye. And he started talking about how nothing good happens after 3 a.m. So try to be home by 2:45 or something to that effect. And I looked down, it was 2:45. And these things aren't coincidence. These are synchronicities, just to let you know you're at the right place at the right time, and that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And yet, I feel so empty, and I just don't feel like I have a purpose anymore other than my testimony. When I started this path of seeking truth, I didn't realize what a can of worms I was opening. And my last video, I was mentioning how a friend of mine came by and talked to me because she was thinking about committing suicide. And it just got me really thinking. I think about that all the time. I don't plan on doing it. I mean, I'm not going to do it. I will not go there, but I think about it all the time. I mean, and yet I know that I'm on my spiritual path, and you know, the Bible speaks of the joy of the Lord is your strength. And so I feel guilty for not feeling so joyful, I guess, but I don't. People that are around me, they think that I'm the happiest person in the world. It's like my friend that called me. She called me, of all people, where I feel like I should be calling her. And having her give me reasons not to kill myself. It's crazy. So I don't know. I guess what my purpose is just to share my testimony. And I was raised a Christian. I started really seeking God. I thought I was saved all my life. What does that mean, saved? Salvation. I don't think it is well, I just don't know. I'm starting to believe salvation is a process. I believe Jesus even said you have to maintain until the end. You have to see it through. So I guess I've always been a pretty depressed person. I'm eventually going to share my whole life story, just because I feel like it is relevant. And it helps you connect the dots. So if I'm going to be an example to other people, one thing you need to do is you need to connect the dots from all through your life. It all starts making sense. Your spiritual path reflects on the choices you've made all through your life. And I think that the afterlife will as well. So, but anyway, I guess when I was younger and had those suicidal thoughts, it was the fear of going to hell, the fear of pain. I hate pain. Those type of things that kept me from doing it, although I probably should be dead from other things that I've done through my life, where like overdosing or driving too fast and wrecking my car. And sometimes I even wonder if I really did die and I'm in hell now, or the next phase, just because this has all gotten so kooky. But I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt that I'm still alive, and I'm here sharing my experiences with you, and hopefully you can learn from my experiences and find something to help you in your spiritual rebirth process. And now when I feel suicidal, it's not the fear of death, because I absolutely believe that on the right track. I feel like I have a relationship with our Creator, or a connection with. One place I was led to was a man named Swedenborg, and if you don't know who he is, I encourage you to look him up, read his story. A brilliant man back in the 1700s who started having spiritual contact. And so his writings have influenced a lot of what I believe now. May not be for everybody. We're all on our own journey. But it definitely helped open my eyes to things that make sense and resonate with me. And 11:11. Just looked at the clock. We're 11 into this video. Yeah, anyway, Swedenborg's writings and how the spiritual world influences the physical world, it really makes a lot of sense to me and explains a lot of the experiences that I've had. And as I told you before, I'm part of a paranormal team, and the founders of the team are Christians. They believe that they're helping the spirits cross over into heaven with the gospel, with the Bible, with Jesus. And we were on an investigation at a Masonic Lodge, which are these pictures that I'm putting up as thumbnails for my videos. They're just pictures that I took inside this Masonic Lodge because I was looking into Masons, being the Illuminati and all this. I'm still not quite sure how all this works, but anyway, we were on this investigation, and it was winding down. We had been there all day long, and nothing really significant had happened. And so I guess, gave the spirits notice and told them we were getting ready to leave. And there's more to this story than I'm going to get into right now, but really, to make a long story short, if you want to go to Supernatural Media on YouTube, it's called Marla's Last Wish. And I'm kind of embarrassed to tell you to watch it because we were doing it with infrared, and I just looked crazy in it. And I was doing it was pretty emotional, and I was crying a lot in it. But Marla was my cousin, and I was actually at her mom's house when I found out that they were doing this investigation, and I just knew that I was supposed to leave Florida. And I was in Florida, and the investigation was in Maryland. And when I realized that this investigation was happening, I just knew that I was supposed to go. And we had a cameraman from the Discovery Channel with us. And so I just had to drop the hat, left Florida, drove to Maryland to be there because I just knew that Marla was going to contact me. I felt it. And I really thought her mom needed some kind of message from Marla. I felt like her faith was in her family's faith is in jeopardy because they're so angry with God. Marla died from ALS, and it's not a pretty way to die. You start losing the ability to use your body parts until nothing's left except your breathing, and then you even lose the ability to do that on your own, and you can prolong your life at that point, but with the help of machines and stuff. But she chose not to. She chose to let herself go when it got to that point. So she was in hospice, and they just kept giving her more and more medicine until she finally just passed away. But anyway, so I went to Maryland for this investigation. It was just, we were getting ready to leave. Nothing really significant had happened. And then we had this interaction with a spirit that starts talking to me, calling me specifically by my name, described pain that I was having at the time in my feet, and cracked a joke to me that was very similar to the one her brother had said to me the day before about our grandmother's dog. Anyway, it made itself known that it was either Marla or a spirit that knew what was going on. And anyway, you can check that out at Supernatural Media on YouTube. Marla's Last Wish. So anyway, I believe that there is a connection between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. And once you are aware of that and you're open to it, you, depending on how you use it, you get attacked, or I got attacked. I mean, I feel like this suicidal spirit is really coming after me. It wants me to kill myself. There are evil things, forces that are trying to affect my life in a way that it will make me so depressed that I'll kill myself, and I refuse to do that. So anyway, I just wanted to throw this out there, and you guys please pray for me. That's all I'm going to say right now. Bye.